What's good? Air signs. All right. Let's see what's good. Which. Fabio. Or Fabo. Something to do with police activity, etc., etc. You don't have to be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius sun sign. You can have it anywhere in your chart, etc., etc. And it's not going to resonate with everyone, so use your discernment, okay? You can have it anywhere in your chart, or whomever. Okay. So let's see what's up. We're going to start with Gemini. All right, we'll timestamp this eventually. I forgot to timestamp the other one. Who I did yesterday? Water signs. I got to timestamp them because I forgot. I'll do both tonight. All right, what's this about for Gemini placements? It's good, Violet. Oh, okay. All right. So your money. It don't have to be, though. It don't have to be. So you can have Gemini anywhere in your chart, right? You know? I'm missing something. That's what I'm missing. Where the fuck did I put that at? Oh. All right. I knew I was missing something. I already did fire signs the other day, like the day before yesterday. I did fire signs. So I won't be doing Leo again for another, I don't know, what's today? Probably not until Friday. Or if I'm able to, then tomorrow. But I just did Leo, Aries, Leo, and Sag, like, what, the day before yesterday? So you might want to check that out. I mean, it's not old just because it was done a couple of days ago. It may still resonate if you want to check it out. All right. Gemini. You can have Taurus in your chart. You can have Taurus. You can be a customer, my bad. You can have a Taurus around you, maybe. Or somebody owes you money, but that's all right. Or vice versa. Yeah, red light, green light. So this could be somebody that you've known for a long time. Could have even grew up with. Could be a friend. Maybe going through some things or vice versa. Or it could just be a situation where you had to stop doing something. I may do fire signs tomorrow because I'm done with everybody, and I said I was going to redo earth signs today or tomorrow. So everything gets started over. So if it's not done tonight, tomorrow it'll be Friday. More likely it'll be either tonight or tomorrow. Depends on how I feel after I'm done with this. All right, what else we got? Yeah, cashing in money. So this could be a career a career advancement. So you could be making more money due to work ethic. Um, yeah, career. That's all I'm getting is you possibly making more money due to how well you work, whatever that means. Oh, okay. Hmm. So somebody respects you. It's about how you handled something. I don't know what that's about, but okay. Apparently, you handle something quite well, uh, Gemini, to where somebody respects you. Maybe you put somebody in their place. I don't know. But anyways, or it could be anything. So you can be into music. You could be a DJ. You can do things. Something about a computer, or just tech, or you're tech savvy. He got two laptops in front of him, headphones on, microphone on, phone in his hand. So it's a lot going on here. A lot to do with like music or tech or whatever. But it says lucky break. So some of you guys, you could definitely be you may be getting like this stroke of luck. This could be due to either finances, uh personal finances, career, or just finances. Money, career, or yeah, I feel like it's just money or career. This can also be like expenses. So things may be cheaper. Something may be cheaper. Could be studio time for somebody. Anyways, this seems to be pretty straightforward. I don't see any crazy shit, which is great. Cause I'm tired of seeing things like that. Let's see. How do you feel? Where's that deck at? Oh, there it is. Let's see. How you feeling about this? Is a good thing? Seems to be a positive thing. Yeah, success. Good. This is a good thing. So yeah, if you've experienced in a lot of like unsuccessful like things were just unsuccessful in the past, or doing something else, you're about to experience a lot of success. So things is turning around for you. That's great, especially in career, finances, because you could have definitely had took a lot of L's. Yeah, the Hierophant's here, heavy on the Taurus. Either you're a cusper or a Taurus just around you. But yeah. This could be like things that you invested into is paying off, or things that you have either you already invested or you're investing into now, or whatever. It's paying off. Doesn't have to necessarily mean like finances, like actually investing stocks and shit like that. No, this can easily just be like you was doing something for a long time. You're like, damn, when is this going to actually like start to make sense? Literally. Etc. Etc. I feel like it's going to be happening either this month, by anytime from like now until June. So now to your birthday season. Um all the way up to November. I feel like shit's gonna be good. But I feel like November is gonna be significant, September is gonna be significant, June is gonna be significant, December is gonna be significant, February is gonna be significant, and July. So all summertime's good. Wintertime or fall to winter, whatever, is gonna be good. Summer maybe, yeah, summertime, wintertime, and now, which we are in wintertime still until April. So the 11th can be significant. The 6th already passed. I don't know if something happened on the 6th. The 9th can be significant of this month. The 9th, the 6th, the 11th, the 16th, the 2nd. Any of these days could have had something significant happen. It may not even seem like it was that big of a deal or whatever, but, you know. So it's like maybe you experience some type of success in these different days, whatever that means. It can be anything. It can be small. It can be like, you know, you gaining a following of 3 people, 4 people, you know, this, that, whatever, you know, something like that. But anyways, but yeah, this can also be, yeah, your lucky break. It's like things is looking up or whatever the case may be. So February the 6th, 16th, 11th, 2nd, 9th, 19th, 12th can be significant as well. But yeah, I feel like now till your birthday season is going to be very, very good, financially and with whatever these opportunities are. Because you're going to be getting opportunities out of nowhere. You're going to be like, what the fuck? Especially if you've been like I said, taking L's or shit just haven't been working out for you, whatever that is, in a particular field or particular area of life. Things could be quite chaotic right now. Maybe you could be overstimulated, or this is like some of you guys may be doom scrolling, or you just on your phone, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're on this phone, you're on a laptop, it's like you're multitasking, but the shit can be kind of chaotic. Um, you could become a trend, and maybe you start trending, or you're like something about a trend. Especially if you have this idea, oh, maybe I should do this, and it's like you should start trending. Now, some of you guys could just be like obsessively following someone or vice versa. This could also be where somebody's continuously like obsessively following you in your success and all the blessings, all the shit, the good luck and the fortunate things that's coming your way. Some of you guys may do something where it becomes a trend, but it's like consequences could also be following that. Especially if you don't question what it is. Now this is you following some fucking trend. But you may do it and it may actually be a good thing though. Like, I don't know what that is. Hopefully it's not something about getting money. I'll be doing these, whatever the fuck people be doing. They think that it's like a glitch in the system, but really it's just a fast way to fucking jail or something like that. Ain't nobody trying to get caught up out here. Yeah, work. Some of you guys, you have definitely been ignoring. I don't know. You want something specific. If this is about a career, job, whatever, it's like you want something specific. You could have definitely this could have been you getting rejected, or you could have been rejecting either you've been getting rejected from jobs that you've been applying for, or this is like you rejecting jobs. It could be both. You rejecting jobs because they're not good enough or they don't pay enough or whatever the case may be. But I don't know why I feel like this is you was possibly getting rejected by jobs and shit that you was overqualified for, probably even. And the lucky break could be you kind of doing something where you're going to be multitasking, or you're going to be on the computer or something like that. Especially if that's something you already do. Tech savvy, all that shit. Okay, I don't know what's up with the gatekeeping lately, but it's here. I mean, maybe it's a thing. Maybe that's the fucking trend. It's saying, I feel like it's more so saying not to tell anybody, not to tell people what it is that you're like, you know, the good shit that's coming in. Like, make sure you keep things to yourself, certain things to yourself. I'm seeing a laptop. This is like the third laptop. So fourth act. Well, this is 3 laptops and then a tablet. So some of you guys, maybe you are artists or you create things. You can be like a graphic designer, or you do things like, what's that shit called? Vector art and things like that. But that's here. If you are, or you make t-shirts, whatever this is, or you make graphic tees, whatever, this is like somebody wanting you to do something for them, but they're lowballing you or something like that, and you're like, maybe you state your price and somebody's like, fine, or whatever. It doesn't have to be that deep, but having you on working from home is definitely here, you or whomever. Now you could have a job where you work from home. It's just chaotic. If it's not that, it's like a job, a particular job where you're multitasking and whatever. It can be chaotic. I don't know. However, you got the high priestess here, so you know. And here's the truth. And you got the King of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. Okay, whatever. So earth sign energy. Okay. So you're trying to create a happy flowing environment. You can have Pisces in your chart. Or this is you being happy. Have you on the home? Is it like you being more secure or something like that, which makes you happy? Now, some of you guys could definitely be hold on, let me see. What's up with this? Because some of you guys are pushing something away, or you're very much so it's like you're blocking certain things out. So you guys could just be keeping your distance. I don't know if you do something online, but you could be keeping your distance from people who are offering you nothing, but like they're not either it's not offering you it could be like they're not offering you anything, or they're not like they're greedy or some shit, or they're stingy, or they're entitled or some shit. I don't know what's going on with that. I feel like you owe them something, or I don't know. Anyway, so what's up with this? I didn't get to ask. The moon keep popping up. That's been happening across all of the signs so far. A lot of people have been getting the moon, so I feel like that's just something to do with what's going on. This like worldwide shit. People are just being affected by certain things, but it's a shift. Okay, so what's up with this Four of Cups? That's what I wanted to know about. You know, with the Cancer, you can have it in your chart. It could be a customer. Judgment. Okay. So you could be either people are rejecting your calls or you're rejecting theirs. I don't know what's going on. Or you've been getting calls, but it's like just to tell you, like that's the thing. Usually jobs don't really call to tell you that we're rejecting you. Like they'll send a text or they don't say nothing at all, or an email or some shit. So I don't know what that's about, but it could be you calling, and either people are ignoring your calls. Maybe you're trying to see about a job, like, okay, what's going on? Like it's been a certain amount of time since I've applied, or whatever the case may be. Why haven't they called me back, or why are they rejecting my calls, or why, or whatever. Doesn't have to be that deep, but Anything else? You can deal with the squirt. Something could be a blessing in disguise. I'm not gonna lie. So somebody does have like a proposal for you. I don't know. I'm getting friends with benefits somewhere, and keeping somebody as like a option, unless that's you. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you are maybe spending time with yourself is helping you with some type of creative endeavor, or something that you're trying to create. What else for Gemini? What else going on with this 10? Don't even dare. Yeah, you're quite content with something here, how something is going. So, I mean, maybe it's like, maybe you are, either you're rejecting others or you're being rejected. Either way, you may feel like, you may not be looking at it like, oh my God, I got rejected. It's more so of like, well, it's for a reason. So maybe because it's not meant for me. That's how I always see it. I used to feel all kinds of ways, but I'm like, maybe there's a reason why. It's always a reason why. I heard somebody say that God only protects infant or babies and fools. So maybe it's more so of like what you don't know. Or going into something foolishly and being protected by something so that you don't see, whatever that may be. Let's see. Income. What is going on with this 8 of Pence? Some of you guys can be like readers, or maybe you watch other readers. I don't know. Some of you guys can be what is that shit called? Some of you guys can be like blacklisted or whatever that shit's called whenever people don't see your shit. Shadow banned or something. Something about the algorithm. But something could be changing. So maybe at first it was like that. Now it's changing and you're getting your lucky break. Whatever. It could be anything. But I do feel like it's time for things to, yeah, it's time for things to take a different turn. Or take it, maybe even a drastic is what I want to say, but take a different turn. Especially if it has anything to do with your finances and shit looking a bit bleak. Yeah, show off your legs. I don't know, something about your legs, showing them off. You may have like nice legs or something. I don't know what that's about, but okay, cool. Something about skirts or whatever. Anything else for this Four Cups? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. You know, maybe it's like red flags that you're ignoring, or you just refuse to do something here. Especially if something like you want success and you refuse less than. It's heavy on the, yeah. I don't know, maybe you're just optimistic that something better is out there. So you're not going to settle for the shit that's going on. Or not even settle. It's like you're not going to take things at face value, like this is all it is and I don't have any options or whatever the case may be. And definitely don't ignore the red flags in any situation. Yeah, you're real confident that things are going to turn around and shit's going to be better. So you're not really, I don't really feel like I don't really feel like you're worried too much. Well, I mean, never mind. Maybe you are worried about certain things or stressed out about certain things. You're not showing it. I mean, maybe people who actually know you knows that you are actually like, you're stressed out, but you're keeping it all within, and you're just gonna you're putting on this sun energy instead. Like I'm gonna smile and be happy and this, that, and the third, but really you may have some shit that is stressing you out deep down. And maybe you're trying to get through it. So you guys definitely have like some like mental anguish going on. Um some of you guys, you need healing, some type of healing. This can be literally like on some like some physical shit, but it's some type of healing you may need, or you're in search of. It's definitely something going on that you don't see that that needs to be healed. I don't know what that means. Maybe you know this, maybe you don't. But if this is a situation where it's like you don't really know what it is that's wrong or going on, but you just know that something needs to be addressed and something needs to be fixed or healed, and et cetera, et cetera. Either this is on like the physical, or this is more so like spiritual, or etc. What's good with this obsessive follow this person that's either obsessively following you or you obsessively following them? No, too many. Whatever that even means. Death is here. Could be a Scorpio. That's interesting. Damn. I think it's a Hermit. No, it's Nine of Swords. Okay. But that's your card. Mars and Gemini. And then there's a Scorpio again. So, is someone haunting you or some shit? Or it could just be chaotic. The chaotic energy around you could be a Scorpio that's like stressing you out or causing you to like lose sleep or something. Don't know why. This could be somebody you raised, this could be siblings or a lover or another Gemini or a kid or your child, however old they are, or a friend or something like that. Why would they be stressing you out? Or vice versa. Or you're worried about somebody. So the obsessive shit may not be like, on some stalking weird shit. It can definitely be where you're just worried about someone because shit's chaotic or they're going through a lot. Magician is here. I don't like that, but that's your energy too. So this is something that's being brought to somebody's attention. Queen of Cups is here. I see a Five of Pentacles. It's something about another person's life, like them being left out in the cold, them being homeless, them being like lacking something. This could possibly be stressing you out, unless this is you. Like, this is how you feel. Queen of Cups is here. This could be a mother, or you can be a mother, and like you're worried about your child. I don't know how old they are. They look like they're old enough to work, but they may be like avoidant, kind of withdrawn. Got computers here, headphones on all the time, phone in their hand. They're just somewhere else. They're like, or this is you, or whatever this is, and you definitely could be. Maybe you're like hyper concentrated on someone else, but it's not in the fact. It's more because you love the person, but they're the person that got your attention the most. It's because you're worried about their livelihood, or you're worried about where they're going to live, or where they're going, like what's going to happen to them, even if maybe they'll be all right. I don't. Hold on, let me see. Ace of Wands. Or some of you guys are just really like something to do with your mother, or your mother, and this is something to do with your child, however old they are, or another sibling or something like that, or a friend. Skill and ability. You're just hoping that somebody has the skill, like the skills and the resources to make it on their own or something like that. It's a lot of shit going on. Lovers is here. It could be a lover or a child, like I said. Don't know how old they are. You got the page here of Pentacles. They don't have to be an earth sign. But it's something to do with like, this child of yours, however old they are, maybe never really flew the coop. Maybe they have. They're dependable, they're faithful, consistent, and all this other shit. Very goal oriented, ambitious, etc. However, it's something about your relationship with this person. I don't know if it's love or not, because I don't always say the lovers as an actual love situation unless I see it. It's more so for me in this case. It seems like it's because I don't see it. It could be. Love can be anything, but I feel like this is more so of like siblings, family, friend. Yeah, siblings, family, friend, child, however old. Somebody has the tools, but will they execute those tools? You're just hoping somebody makes good choices. Or you're hoping you're making the right choice, or the best choice for somebody. I don't know entirely what that is. Let me see what else we got instead, because I don't want to leave it at that. What else do we have for this Eight of Cups? So yeah, some of you guys are walking away from possibly a person. Doesn't, like, it's something to do with the like emotions. You got to take your emotions out of something. It doesn't have to be like that, but it's more so of like protecting yourself, because it's the right thing to do. And it's like you just want to avoid conflict, or you want to avoid you want to avoid like conflict, or you want to avoid drama, chaos. Now this could be something else. What else? Because there's different stories, different things going on for different people. Whoa, that's too many. You could be dealing with a Sag, or somebody who got a heavy in their chart. Yeah, could be a Leo. Damn, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Temperance. What the fuck? Now, for some of you, for some of you guys, this is more so a relationship. It's like the feelings aren't there, but the sex is. That's for somebody. I'm just saying. I mean, two people on the same page. The Knight of Swords is here, but motherfuckers is being straight up, or they're at least being like, maybe even brutally honest, or somebody is. But there's peace here, you know. Moderation is key. You don't always have to be doing this or doing that, but there's nothing wrong with it as long as two people are open and honest, and you know, all this other shit. You know, just protect yourself. I mean, this is temperance is here, so protection is here. So, and then it could be you protecting, you or whomever protecting themselves from dealing with a situation where chaos is involved. You don't want that. You just want the sex or whatever, whoever this is for, sex and communication or whatever that is. Fine, because two people are definitely on the same page, and the emotions are definitely left the building. Now they could be coming into play, but that was the first card, so I feel like that shit is exiting. So I don't know what that's about, but okay. You were dealing with Aries, Leo, or Sag, heavy on the Sag. Heavy on the Aries, heavy everything. Everybody's here. Aries, Leo, Sag is what I mean. Everybody's here. Some of you guys are focused on family. You're putting family first. Love's like in the background. That's for someone. But some of you guys are focused on somebody in your family. Could be a Scorpio. Whatever that means. That could be like a sibling, like I keep saying, sibling, sister, brother, cousin, uncle, whatever. I don't know why. I'm just the messenger, you know. Anything else? Any other stories for this? So I can... Oh, man. Now, somebody could be obsessed with someone even though they're not with them. Whatever that means. Somebody knows their life is a little bit too all over the place for situations. For situations. The Ten of Pentacles keep wanting to pop up. So I don't know if someone is like, you know, I'm not gonna say married. I'm not gonna go that far. However, somebody definitely can be. I mean, somebody's established. There's establishments here, but why do I feel like this is something to do with family? Oh, I just got keep your friends close and your enemies closer, but I keep getting family. So there is mutual respect for whomever this is for. There's mutual respect between you and somebody in your family. It's a close bond here. Maybe even partnership. There is a connection. Some of you guys may be joining forces, but you're not telling anybody. You can live two completely different lifestyles. But it's about money. It's about money. Or it's about stability. Somebody is, it's possessive energy here. What's up with this? Or somebody in someone's family is possessive over someone. I just, you know, it's understandable. What's good? We got a good ball for you, Gemini. Damn it. I haven't gotten to the lucky break yet. Ah! All right. Everybody. Everybody. So you can be possessive of over everybody in your family because you want them to make it, whatever that means. It's like you really want everyone to thrive. You want everybody to get what it is they deserve and you know, flourish and all this other stuff. So you don't want people coming in and fucking up anybody in your family or fucking with anybody in your family that's going to take them away from all the good things that they, you know, that they could be or they could be doing. So you're real, like, you know, I mean, this is not for everybody, but some of you guys are definitely, you care a lot about your family. You keep them close because maybe even in a point of a possession, or this is somebody else, because somebody is really like they want everyone to make it, whatever that means. Like maybe somebody experienced a lot of loss in their family and they just don't want to see that. They don't want that to continue. Yeah, if someone touched my, what he say? If somebody touched my cousin, touched my uncle, touched my, he went on the whole thing. I'm talking about Kendrick. So it's a song. Um, so yeah, I forgot which song that is. I think it's off his album Damn though. Yeah, God Bless America. Anyways, we get off of that. So I don't know what this is about. This could be anything, but it's some possessiveness going on, and I don't know. I don't feel like it's lovers, but it could be for somebody. But I don't feel like it is for others. It's more so if like somebody's like real possessive over someone in their family or over certain family members, or maybe even all of them. I don't know. I'm really getting that somebody could have lost a lot of people, and it's like they're really protective of their family or the people that's in it because they want to make sure everybody's fine, everybody's okay, everybody's getting what they want, thriving, happy, et cetera, et cetera. Or this is just one person, your child or whomever, where you're just like, this is the person you're possessive about, you're overly possessive of, or vice versa. They're overly possessive of you. Your own child could really be really overly possessive of you, and it's like breaking that, maybe and it's all because they really want you to do well, or they want you to be okay and all this other stuff, which is fine, or vice versa. But it can get to the point to where somebody won't leave you. Like kid got to go and do their own thing, but they may not be wanting to leave you because, I mean, even if maybe they're young, if they're really young, I can understand because they're still going to be there. But it's like they might have gotten attached, like heavily attached. And it's like, it's time for them to get out and do their own thing, but it's not that easy, or they're having a hard time with it. And then on top of that, you can also, like I've said, you can be worried about a child, like how they're going to do on their own or something. Okay. Anyways, what's up with the lucky break? We got to get off of you, Gemini. We've been here for a while. What's the lucky break with the finances and all that? I feel like this is after somebody possibly stabbed you in the back. It doesn't have to be like that, like straight up. I mean, of course not like that. I mean, maybe. What I mean by that is like it doesn't necessarily have to be a betrayal, like somebody actually stabbed you in the back and oh my god, this happened to me and blah. No, it could just be as simple as like, you got fired for some dumb reason, or negligence, or just shit. Like it doesn't gotta be that deep, it's just whatever. You catch it. Yeah, work. This is about other people too, and then the tennis, so that is you, Gemini sun at that. So I feel like this is after you got fucked over, possibly in a work situation, possibly where it was more than two people involved. There's like three here. Got a mentor here. You got the person. You got a mentor. You got you or whomever you are. But it's like this is where people are supposed to be working together. I said this for somebody else where you could have been somebody could have been dealing with, been in a situation where they were part of a team, but motherfuckers were putting I in team instead. It's like they weren't really working together. So I don't know what that's about. It was all about who's like, people trying to outdo others and one up others and throw people under the bus and just weird shit. So I don't know who that's for. I think I said that for one of the water signs yesterday, or last night. What's up with this 3? Even though with the cap you have in your chart. Oh. Yo, you hear lovers. Damn. I did say something for Pisces that stop fucking with people at your job. I don't know why if that's the situation, like stop fucking with people at your job. Like I don't know why well, I've been there before, so I'm not saying like, oh my god, how could you? It's more so of like I've learned that that's just for the most part, it's not the best. It could be, it could be great, but when it's messy, like say you working at a warehouse or just a place where it can get messy real quick, it's like you don't want to be caught up in all that because it's just it's a mess. You just want to so do what you want to do. But I'm saying like it's very annoying to deal with people you sleep with people that you work with. It can be, especially if there's other females and other males, and and then people are petty and they act like children. They want to. Oh, so that's what you're doing? Okay, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go over here and flirt with this person. It's like nobody got time for that shit. It's very, very just, yeah, whatever. So, again, you could be a mother. You don't have to be, but it seems like you love what you do, but it seems like you really love what you do. You like working with these people, or you liked working with these people once upon a time. I don't know what happened, if anything did happen, but I feel like you're going to get some type of opportunity to work with some other people or work within another team that maybe you may even find your lover there. Shit, I don't know. But you may actually really like whatever this is or these people that you end up working with. You may get a lot of attention. But you may not say much. You could be really introverted. You may be an introverted type of Gemini, which people feel like, oh, that's not like, like, stop thinking so small. It's plenty of Geminis I know that, well, no, it's not. It's Geminis I know that's not like that. They are more, they're chill, they're weird. They can talk a lot, but they don't. But that's Gemini's period to me. So who knows? What else? What's this? Oh yeah. So you could be in a field where you deal with people and it's like support. It's like you help people do stuff, or you help people. It's like you like what you do, you love what you do, and you may actually be getting like another opportunity due to this, because maybe it's something to do with your work ethic. It's really good. You're really good. But your work ethic is really good. You know what you're talking about. You understand how other people feel. It's like you can be real like intuitive and real compassionate and shit. So that's how you're able to sell things or whatever this is, or but you do good. You do great. You have somebody here that actually likes you too. I'm seeing shades or glasses. That really, or this is you mentoring. Either you're mentoring, or this is you kind of like doing the work, and somebody's not necessarily mentoring you, but they're like talking to you, or you're talking to them about another person, maybe like what's best for, like, maybe this could be like clothes, maybe you're a consultant, maybe it's something to do with like fashion, I don't know. Anyways, cool. I'm not gonna go any further, Gemini. I'm sorry if your reading was not what you wanted to be, but I'm not gonna read shit that's not there. But I can't continue. I'm not gonna sit here and continue to read shit that's, we get it, All right, I'll timestamp that one this time. Now let's do Libra. Woo! Ooh, Libra. Oh man, Ringo. People be weird over here. They'll say shit, retract it, do weird shit. It's like, just fucking speak if you're gonna speak, even if it's some dumb shit. I'm either gonna respond or I'm not gonna respond at all. That's just what it is. Okay, Libra. Let's see what's good. What we got for Libra? What's up? Wait. Yeah, today's Wednesday. All right. You have Pisces in your chart. You don't have to. But you may find out some hidden things about your family or your mother. Whatever that means. I'm not saying it's bad. It's going to be like things you never knew. Especially if your mom is no longer here. But if she is, then boom. There doesn't have to be anything serious or crazy or bad or blah, blah, blah. What am I looking for? I keep feeling like I'm missing something. Because I am. The fucking... This... Alright. Alright. Let's see. You may want to watch Pisces reading. You don't have to, though. Pisces had a lot of shit to do with, like, dealing with people or dealing with someone that you love, but I mean, it doesn't got to be like love. It could be like dealing with somebody that, you love unconditionally because of X, Y, and Z. This could be a fucking cat, even. It could be anything. But they're just a mess, or they don't take accountability, or they gaslight and they manipulate, and I don't know. It doesn't have to be that deep. Or this is you. But yeah, you may find something out about your mom that actually is healing, or she may be talking to you about something that may actually heal something within you. Hell, I don't know. I'm tasting beer though, like Corona or something. Some of you guys may be drinking a beer, chilling soon. You or from whomever. You can have Libra anywhere in your chart, but I'm tasting like a beer. You may try to figure out how the fuck does somebody have these loyal fans, but they're like they don't really, they're not who they say they are, or something like that. It's gonna be like online. Somebody like buys followers and engagement and shit like that. Or this could be you that got the loyal fans, and then you got other people who buy fans or buy followers. I don't even know if you can do that. But I heard about it, but I didn't think it was like a thing you can actually do, because I thought that they ban your shit or something. Somebody may bond off or shit like that. Like you're like talking to people, or you're talking to this person, and you're just like, or you're talking to somebody, you're like, how is it that people are extra fucking famous and their content is trash or whatever? So somebody may be like, yeah, I know, right? Like, I don't fucking understand it, or whatever. Anyways, oh yeah, I didn't even use these, did I? That was a fucking reason why shit was how it was. I forgot to use this whole deck. Let's see what's good. All right, so you may be trying to figure out if somebody's like real, so like this is not a catfish or whatever the fuck. Especially if somebody is like they have a huge following, like a very huge following. We're talking like 500,000 subscribers, maybe, or maybe not that much. But or it could be anything. But I really feel like this is something about you and somebody. Are y'all on the same level? Can y'all both joke about the same thing and like kick back and just like, chill, maybe have a beer, uh bring up things or have discussions and have conversations that are like controversial, have conversations that really it goes somewhere. It's not just like, it's not superficial, even though you're down for superficial at times, mostly with people you don't know or you don't want to get to know. But with people you really want to get to know, you usually aren't like the superficial type. I mean, you'll still be charming and hee hee ha ha, but somebody could be vibe checking you. Like, are you real? Are you really a woman? Or this is you trying to figure out if somebody really a woman, or vice versa. Somebody could be throwing shade though. It seems like you're minding your own business, but it's like somebody's talking about you, but you're not even in the same room, or you're not even thinking or worrying about them. Somebody's definitely throwing shade. I don't know why. Shady. This could be January, February, June, July. Yeah. February, January, June, July. February the 27th can be significant. I think it goes to the 27th. The 22nd could be significant of this month, next month, The 2nd could be significant of next month. The 7th of next month. The 7th of this month. The 6th of this month. Next month in July. In June 6th, 16th. 1st, 7th, 22nd, 27th. Can all be significant. I don't know why. It's the days, you know. You don't have to be a Libra sun sign, just so you know, because people be like bugging. Or this could be you ending something or finding something out. That somebody's either throwing shade or some shit like that. What am I even, what is going on? I didn't even ask. My bad. So yeah, in due time. You can be reinventing yourself if somebody's talking shit, which is weird. It's like, it's kind of like people talking shit about fat people being in the gym. Like, what the fuck are they supposed to do? so you don't want them to lose weight, or you do? Like, I don't get it. What, they gotta go and you want an only fat gym, so only fat people are there, and then when they get slimmer, they can go to a regular gym. Are you fucking serious? That's like, well, I mean, it's not a bad idea. I will say that, just so people can feel, you know, like we're in this together or whatever the fuck. But I do understand that. I get it. At the same time, it's just like, I feel like it's unnecessary, and I feel like it's unnecessary, but it's not a bad idea. I mean, people are going to fuck with it, though. You know, you build it, they'll come type of shit. All right. So got the same shit as, who got this? I think it was Aries. You have Aries in your chart. Yeah, this round table. Thing about it is, though, everybody throwing shots, though. It's a sword. It's a sword at every seat. I didn't even ask. Well, not really. Oh, it's because somebody's jealous. Man, nobody got time for this shit. So you could be trying. Oh my goodness. So you're going through some type of like change or whatever. You know, you can be transforming whatever type of way that may even be. You can be cutting your hair. You can be shaving it. I don't fuck. It could be any fucking thing. This can either be going under the knife, but there is a situation where somebody is like jealous of you for whatever reason, or this is you, but there's definitely a snake here sitting at this fucking table. Somebody may just want to be heard. Is it Aries that had this? I think Aries had this round table. If it wasn't Aries, it was Aries, Leo. Could be Sag. Either Aries, Leo, or Sag had this round table. I forgot. You may want to watch the fire signs. I don't know. Maybe you're dealing with fire signs. Maybe you have fire in your chart. Maybe you are a fire sign, sun sign, whatever. But yeah, it's like people are supposed to be supporting, but why the fuck is this jealousy here? Like, why? Like, how are you supporting? That's not supportive. I don't know if it's because of like your sexuality or your seduction like skills. Like, what the fuck is going on? It seems like you and somebody is chilling. You can, if you're a female, you and another female, y'all chilling, and there's somebody else that's sitting at this table, or somebody else is around that's like they feel some type of way. You can be gay and you ain't trying to pull. You know some gay chicks, they do like to pull in straight chicks. You know, but you may just be cool with females and you ain't gay, or you are. It doesn't fucking matter. But somebody is like very much so. They're like, how you know, like, why? Oh, so I don't know. Maybe somebody likes you and you don't like them, or you don't sit there and vibe with them. You don't vibe with them or something. I don't know. They want you to vibe with them, Libra. But you don't, and it could be because for whatever reason, either you're gay and they are too, but you don't know, or they're not, and you don't know, or the person that you're cool with, that you're vibing with, they're not gay, and so they're jealous because they're like, well, I'm gay, why don't they? It's like, I don't fucking know. It doesn't have to be that deep. I'm just giving examples, but I've seen all this color, so that's the reason why it's, you know. And so I don't know. Somebody's just very much so acting fucking weird. What's the vibe check? I don't even know if I asked. Now, the vibe check can also be you checking to see if somebody's legit or not, meaning you're checking to see if somebody's deceptive, if they're toxic, if they're jealous, the jealous type. Are you doing something on purpose to like, you won't want to do that to everybody. Queen of Swords is here, though. Queen of Swords. That's you. No, yeah, that's you. So is this you? This may be you that's doing this shit. You could be the fucking snake in the situation, Libra, or you're dealing with another Libra. But damn, you could be the one that's like jealous and deceptive and toxic and shit. I don't know. I'm just saying because the seven is. I said the Queen of Swords. I didn't even mean to. It's actually like it's like the Seven of Swords actually at this damn point. It could be the Queen of Swords. But it's either the Queen of Swords or the Seven of Swords. I forgot. I gotta read up on this deck. Either way, I feel like this is more of the Seven of Swords with the snake energy. So I don't know if this is you or someone else, but I don't know if you're making sure that somebody is like if like what type of person they are or vice versa. Or yeah. Caddy. I feel like somebody could be they hassle people or they're the problem usually. Yeah. Okay. All right. The sniper bullet with the round table with all these swords, that's like people like throwing jabs at each other. But this is not this is like there's no seats here, but it's supposed to be seats here at the table. It's nothing but knives. It's nothing but knives or swords all around this bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 swords here, which is supposed to be 9, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. No, it's 8 swords here. Where's the other sword? Oh, one sword is missing. No, 2 swords are. Whatever. So yeah, that's interesting. There's no seats, but there is swords here at this table. The round table with that. So why do I feel like why do I feel like this is not happening in people's faces? This is happening behind people's backs. People talking shit about each other. Throwing shots and shit. Is that what's going on? Throwing shade. Behind, like, what the fuck are you watching? Or if either you're watching this or this is what's going on or you're in on this. I don't know. But this could be where a bunch of people are just like, when people are just jealous of each other or they backstab each other or, they're just toxic to each other. Is this a fucking show? Because this is lame. I feel like, or this could just be what people do. Maybe the vibe check is like, I wonder if they can hang. Like, how some people have friends, that all they joke on each other and they, talk shit, but it's not meant to, really it's not meant to do harm. It can simply be that where somebody is just like throwing a shot, that's just what's going on. And maybe you doing this, like, I wonder if they can pass the vibe check by doing that. And then if they get offended or start feeling some type of way, then they can't hang. Is that what it is? Because I don't know unless this is some stupid ass reality TV show. This is all I'm seeing, like, and getting. What was this, like baddies or some stupid shit? Because that's all the fuck that is, and just for money, just for views, just for money. It's for people to make an ass out of themselves and humiliate themselves for just to say I live in a penthouse. It's like, bitch, that is sad. Very much so. You can be out here fucking like cleaning the ocean. What are you doing with yourself? But instead you're on TV fighting and doing dumb shit just so you can say you live in a penthouse. That's insane. Motherfuckers' morals are off. But if I decide to not want to pay rent, my morals are off. Okay. Shit like that. Makes sense. I don't get it. But all right. So self-sacrifice is here too. So I don't know if somebody's like, that would be what that is. If somebody signed a contract to be on some show like that, just to sit here and dehumanize each other and humiliate themselves and have humiliation rituals and shit and do crazy shit just to make money and say, oh, I drive a Benz. Okay. Whew. Oh, one more. I don't need to really. Well, I can get one more out. Let's see what's good. This is like Now that's entertainment for me right there. Just hearing this shit is enough to be like, fuck no. But this is not everybody's situation. It's different things going on here. So please don't, don't worry. Do not worry. Not saying that you are a diamond ring. Unless you're just trying to find somebody to marry. And then we got the fox. Who had the fox? Pisces, right? Who had the fox? Because I just had this last night. I think it was Pisces, or I don't think it was Scorpio. It could have been Scorpio. I forgot what Scorpio's reading was about. It was either Scorpios or Pisces. But I don't think it was Cancer. It could have been Cancer. I know Cancer had a situation where people were like making Cancer feel like they was tripping, or people were like, Cancer was tired of being part of a society, or part of a group, or uh, a community, or whatever, that didn't understand them, and have a certain way of thinking that wasn't elevated enough for Cancer, or especially now in this day and age, and was gaslighting Cancer to believe that Cancer was tripping, or they're thinking too much into something, but they're not. It was all there. So I don't think Cancer had got the Seven of Swords. Sorry, not the Seven of Swords. I don't think they got the fox. I forgot who got the fox. I think it was Pisces. And Pisces, the whole reading, most of the reading for Pisces was, why the fuck are you dealing with Seven of Swords with the fox? Somebody had Seven of Swords, like clarifying the Seven of Swords. It was that bad. I was like, what? So I don't even know, man. Hey, look through the water signs if you want to. They're all time. No, they're not timestamped because I forgot to do it. I gotta do it tonight. But everybody else is timestamped so far. And I'm gonna go and yeah, I'm gonna timestamp the water signs, and then I'm gonna timestamp these two. Next level. So maybe you're just trying to see if somebody's like worth going the extra mile for. I don't know if this is like love for some of you, or vice versa. If this is love for some of you guys, it's more so of like, okay, can me and this person chill, or are they good people? Can we sit back and laugh, or cut up, or joke, or things like that? Can they take a joke, like a particular type of joke or whatever? It really depends, because sometimes people do tests to see if somebody will let them disrespect them and shit like that. So that's tricky. Watch out for that. But somebody's wondering what they can get away with, or if not necessarily what they can get away with, it's like trying to see what would somebody do in certain situations. So if somebody go over and flirt with somebody else, will this person get jealous? If I go or if somebody goes and, like, if I say some slick shit, or if I say something that's, supposed to be a joke, and how will they take it? Will they do this? Will they throw shade back at me? Like, it may not be for them. They may actually be cool with it, because they're like, but some people may look at that as being toxic, or somebody's like trying to see how far they can go with someone, or if they can push somebody's buttons. Oh yeah, they're marriage materials, because I know no matter how shitty it gets, they're going to stay. So somebody got to be careful about that. I'm not saying that literally that's what you do, or do that, or don't marry. No, it's not that. It's just some people do shit like that just to see how much they can get away with. And they marry people who are that fucking weak. It's like, okay, if I disrespect this person and I do this, that, and the third, and they still stay, oh yeah, I'm gonna marry them, because that means that I can just like do whatever in the marriage and the person won't leave. So you gotta be aware. You gotta be careful, because people is out there. I'm never getting married, so it doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck about any of this, but this is for the people who want to be in something successful and honest and nice and great, and worthy, worthwhile, and beautiful, so to speak. You don't want to be in something that's like this, because it will fucking make you go bald, because your hair be falling the fuck out. It will make you lose sleep. You'll look horrible. You'll feel horrible, and you wouldn't even know it until you leave that shit. So please, even if it's just a relationship, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, you definitely don't marry somebody if they testing you like that, because some people can be doing it just for giggle, ha ha he he, if they can hang. But some people do it to see if you're dumb enough, so that they can, like, oh yeah, I'm a wife that. And then some people feel like, oh yeah, I'm so lucky, I got a husband, or I got a wife, or whatever the fucking case may be. And really, you got somebody who's going to wash your drawers, or you got somebody, or they got somebody who's just going to, do this, do that, the third, and the person will allow them to because X, Y, and Z. Yeah, don't, that's not what we're doing for 2026 and beyond. That shit's whack. And people know it's whack, but they're still out here. Don't forget, for every person that is not married or is not in something, is another person who possibly got out of something, and or it could be a person who possibly, they're just trying to find somebody else to predator, like to be a predator towards, to use and abuse and da da da. Just because somebody's single and shit don't mean they're good. Just because somebody's single and shit don't mean they're bad. However, there's a lot of single people that's out here, really, they're single because they're not even, it's not even by choice. It's because they're trash, or it's because they're not good people. They hide shit, they're cheaters, they're liars, they're this, that, and the third. I mean, granted, we all been there before, probably did a couple of things, However, after a certain time, that shit gets old and tired and dumb and just draining. So when you stop playing with, I'm just stop playing with yourself, not like that, but when you stop uh playing yourself, people will stop coming around. But that's a good thing because it weeds out all the people who's not supposed to be there in the first place. Simple as that. So, I mean, that's just for somebody. Now, this doesn't have to be that deep. Only reason why I got into that deep with the relationship and the marriage shit is because this came out. Oh, you can't really see it, my bad, but it's diamond ring. Got proposal, engagement, agreement, next level, promise, partnership, statement of intent, marriage, union. But why would fuck would this be here with the round table with all these fucking swords, and then the seven of swords with the fucking snake? Are you serious? With the vibe check and then the sniper bullet, which is shade? That is very interesting. Unless it's some outside person that's talking shit about your marriage and your relationship, and they're a snake to you, meaning they're not really a friend, Libra, or whatever the fuck this is. Somebody doesn't really support you, or they don't support gay marriage, or whatever the fuck this is, doesn't matter. I'm just saying. This right here is odd. To see marriage come up with the seven of swords and the snake energy, none of that shit rides with me. I could see if the snake wasn't here and all this other shit wasn't here, but then marriage popped up. Then I'll be like, oh, okay, so, blah, whatever, but that's not the case. However, this could just be a healthy debate between you and someone, and it's not necessarily intended to be vile or vicious or whatever. But I'm just trying to figure out why. I mean, somebody could feel like that's toxic. I don't know. But I'm just trying to figure out why this snake energy is here. So we're going to see. How you feel about all this? Or whomever. You said taxes? Right? I don't even know when you said that. But I don't even want to, think about it, bro. Cleanse. How you feel about it? You feel like you need to cleanse yourself, my bad, of whatever the fuck this is. This could be a marriage that you, or something that you might have already dealt with. You could have already dealt with this. And it's like you're trying to heal yourself of whatever this is. It could still be lingering. You could have dealt with I'm about to say a bitch ass snake. You could have dealt with a snake or something in a marriage, or some type of union, or some type of partnership you have. Don't even gotta be love, but you could have definitely been in some type of toxic, or vice versa. You were the one that was, but you were the one that was toxic or whatever. Could be both of y'all. But you already been in something that is. I'm also getting the energy. My bad. I'm also getting the energy of a seductress or temptress or something like that. That's random. Anyways, but yeah, you could have already been in something like this, and maybe this is what this is. This is just you trying to heal yourself of this energy, cleanse yourself of this residual shit, because it could be leaking to something else, or it's like, I mean, maybe you're in a support group when about, you know, relationships or marriages that shit like this happened, or you've been, you know, everybody's been through this and that and third, so you're just like talking about it, or you are, this could just be your input on something. I don't know. Whatever it is, this could just be your input on marriage and marrying certain people and you know, just marriage period. You know, you don't just up and marry people and all this other shit. I'm tasting pork rinds, which I haven't had in I don't know how fucking long. Like, I don't know why I'm tasting it. I can remember what they taste like. Chicharrones. Not only that, it's very peculiar. So cleanse. Which is interesting with this 12th house. It's kind of like the same, except for one is water and one is spiraling. I can't explain it. I don't know why I feel like this is like Pisces. I feel like this cleanse needs to be the subconscious or the limiting beliefs. Now, this could be, oh, well, I had a bad relationship, marriage, whatever. It's like, but do you want to drag that into something that may be good? Because there's it's definitely good relationships, good marriages, all that out here, but it's very rare. I'll say 30% of it may be good for, you know, in the world, but it's maybe even 40. I feel like the rest is not. The rest is caca. And so, and some people say, oh, you're lucky to have, it really depends. You got to find the right person that's for you, and you got to make sure that person is not like, you know, sly and manipulate, like all this shit, which it takes time. And even then, you still don't fucking know somebody. Motherfuckers can hide so much. It's so many stories of motherfuckers hiding like whole other families they had and shit. It's like, who wants, like, you know? So it does take up a lot of time, energy, and everything. And if you can't trust somebody fully because of this feeling you get, then it's something that you're not supposed to be getting into, I guess. With that particular person, is what I'm saying. Like, if it's, I'm not saying for everybody that you meet, but if you just feel like you can't trust somebody for whatever fucking reason, then it's not going to go away when you actually marry them unless it's fixed before that. And most times people don't fix that shit, or they won't fix it for you. They'll fix it for who they want to. Some people will settle for who's okay at the time, you know, and they may adjust themselves, or they just settle into, it depends on when they end up getting with somebody. If they end up settling for somebody when they're like 40 or whatever, they may not even like end up changing at all for no fucking body. They're just going to try to go off to some young person at some point, or just get addicted to porn, or, you know, whatever the fuck people do, you know, or fuck prostitutes or some crazy ass shit. So, you know how that goes. Not all of them, but it's a shit ton to do that. And if some people, if they find the person that they want to change for at a young age, you know, there's that. But some people, you know, they don't change for people they don't want to change for. That's just how it is. I don't care if you're a man or if you're a woman. That's just how it is. And it's plenty of people who settle. It's plenty of people who fucking settle. And they won't change for that person because that's not the person they really want. It's like, that's the brutal, honest shit that people don't want to hear and don't want to deal with. But once I heard and dealt with and figured out and understood it, yeah, sometimes it makes you want to fucking clench your fists and punch the air. But at the same time, it's like, well, look at the bright side. The more you know, the less you got to fucking deal with in the long run. So you can just kind of like, you know, you're good knowing that you don't have to deal with that, or if you're not dealing with it, you don't have to deal with it, you know. Meaning, if you're single, then you don't have to worry if any of those things are happening. So it is a lot. Relationships are a lot, marriage is a lot, blah 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 blah. You know, trusting people. You know, people say it's easy to trust, but shit, trust what? There's plenty of things when it comes to trust. So it's just like, who knows? Whatever. Anyways, let me see. What else we got to do? We got that. We got that. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and see what's good. Libra. I kind of want to get another one of these just to see. When it comes down to this vibe check and this, oh shit. Oops. Put that up. Vibe check and all this. Let's see what else we got. How you feeling? Ghost. It flew out on a snake though. Yeah, protection is here. Goodness gracious, and fear. Some of you guys might have literally just kind of like, yeah, caution is here. Now the fear could just be what you think is going on, but it's not. But it, who knows? I mean, you got caution here, but it could be like before stepping into that door or stepping into whatever this shit is, you got protection. So maybe you were protected either way, even if he was to do something. But ghost is here. Now this could be rejection is protection, or something is protecting you from dealing or getting with somebody or a situation that may not be for you. Doesn't mean, again, I said this for somebody else. I think I said it for Pisces. Doesn't mean the person's, bad or whatever. They're just not for you. That's simple as that. People don't want to hear. They feel like, no, I could make them for me. Like, no, you can leave them alone and just let them be for somebody else because maybe they align in some type of way. You may be wanting to do this, they may be wanting to do that. Nothing wrong with it. Shit like that. But Ghost popped out on the Seven of Swords, which is the snake. I don't like that. Love and then protection is here with the fear and the caution. I don't know, maybe you're being overly cautious, but it's because sadness is here. I get it. Who wants to be hurt? Yeah, we all know. Blah blah blah. Okay, so let's see what's up. Let's get so we can get you up out of here. We'll see what's up with all this. What's this sniper bullet shit? This shade that's being tossed around or thrown. Now, either you're doing this shade throwing shit or somebody else. No, I understand. Oh. If you have a vehicle, then you have something or whatever. Maybe that's how I feel, but I've been thinking about other things lately. I got a van, but it's at home. Well, it's parked up somewhere else at home, so I haven't been thinking what I want to do with it. We got the Hermit here. You can be a Cusper, Libra, Virg. Sorry, Virg, Libra, Virg and Vedic, Libra and Vedic. You don't have to be. This shade, like, it's crazy because I said something about, it seems like there's no seats here. It's like nobody's sitting here, but it is swords, and they're all pointed across from each other. Then you got the Hermit here. I feel like this is very much so in the back, not really in the background, but this is like silence behind people's backs. I feel like this is just very much so like, this is definitely shade. I don't know why I feel shadiness coming from this Hermit. I mean, this could be somebody that's older than the Seven of Wands. So I feel like you're the one minding your own business with this Hermit energy. It's like you're the one. I don't know, I keep having to twist this. You're the one that's like blocking shit out. Yeah, the moon is here. That's definitely shit going on behind the scenes. I said that, but I didn't know the moon was at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, shit is definitely going on behind the scenes. It's like behind each other's backs and shit. You have nothing to do with this, or you're minding your own business with this Hermit energy. Seven of Wands is here. You're very much so guarded, or you're very much so like protecting yourself, standing up for something. Definitely will fight back if you need to, but you're not, it's like you're the topic of discussion and you're really minding your own business. So people are like throwing shots and you're just sitting here like, whoa, I ain't even doing nothing. Like, I'm literally like, I'm just over here in the corner and I'm catching strays. What the fuck did I do? So I don't know what's going on here, but you could have a situation where you're minding your business and you're catching strays, and that's nothing new. I feel like it. But I feel like the good thing is you're kind of like blocking this out. I don't think you're allowing it to get to you, but you will throw something at somebody, or you will fight back, or throw shade back or whatever if you need to. I don't know who's saying what and why or whatever, but it's like a group of people if it's a round table. discussing you or discussing something here. Okay. So you're standing up for yourself. I be saying, I'm getting here early. I never do. King of Cups. Who we doing? Oh yeah, you could be either a Virgo Libra or a Libra Scorp. Libra Vedic, Scorpio Vedic, Virgo and Vedic, Libra and Vedic, shit like that. I feel like it's wise to stay quiet. It is. Some of you guys can this could be online. It's like you're closing your laptop. Like, okay, like you're not even about to engage in whatever the fuck this is. You got too much respect for yourself, love for yourself, or whatever. But some of you guys are most definitely like you're too balanced too, head and heart. Like the times to say what needs to be said. And right now is not one of those times. Even if people are talking shit, you're not going to say anything back. But I feel like it's wise to just kind of block something out or block out what the fuck people are saying or trying to get you worked up about or whatever this is. Some of you guys may like some certain perfume or cologne. Death is here. Heavy on the Scorpio. And this could be like siblings or people that you grew up with. This is like so-called friends and family and shit, or people that that you just know from around the way and whatnot. Your name is in people's mouths like crazy. I just don't know why. It's like people down the block and shit talking about. It's like I haven't even been out for like 3 days. I've been in the house just chilling and motherfuckers. What? Like, why the fuck is my name coming up so fucking much? Why is it being discussed? Now this could be a work situation where your name's being discussed, but you don't have to say anything. You don't have to talk if you don't want to. Some of you guys just want to be heard. Okay. You already know. Best thing to do is nothing. What's going on with this? I'm tasting like something with shrimp or whatever, because shrimp is like, who knows if it's fucking real or not, but what's up with this vibe check with the ghost or the vibe check? I think Snake came out. Taurus. This is that marriage shit again. Or this can be some type of authority. We know with the Taurus, you don't have to. You could be trying to push the limits or push boundaries or some shit. Well, I don't know why. Or vice versa. What's this? No. This could be like law. Like laws, my bad. Like, maybe charming somebody or vice versa. Somebody's charming someone to do something for them, even though it goes against the rules or something. I don't know what this is about. Like, yeah, you just do it for me. You don't have to. So, you can be very charming when you want to, Libra. So I don't know if you're trying to get somebody to bend the rules for you. Yeah, I don't know. 7 of Swords and fucking Devil and what the hell? Or this is somebody wanting you to do this. You could be trying to seduce somebody, bro. Somebody trying to seduce someone. So you guys may watch Futurama or something. Or something about Futurama. Yeah, I don't know if you're trying to get somebody to change something for you, even though it's like, it's in the handbook or it's in the whatever the fuck that we cannot do this or this and that and blah, 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 blah. Back to the marriage shit. This is something about something changing someone's life. Or something's life changing. So either somebody's going from married to single, or there's somebody just thinking about marriage. Why this going in different ways, I don't know. I don't even see another person here. I feel like I'm doing a Gemini reading. I don't know why. Eight of Pentacles. And then that shit came out. The Eight of Pentacles. This is work related. Okay. Yeah. This is not for everybody, but there is an energy of somebody wanting someone to bend the rules, or, you know, just for them. And I don't know entirely what it is that somebody wants somebody to bend the rules for. Or somebody wants somebody to change something just for them. Or vice versa. You want somebody to change something just for you. Like, you're not supposed to let people in the back door, you know, that's just the rules. And somebody's like, you just let me in the back door, you know, nobody would know, and and very, very much so deceptive. But, you know, I just don't know how that goes. Maybe you are getting special treatment, or you want special treatment, or somebody wants special treatment. I'm gonna leave the proposal out of it because I just feel like it's confusing things. I'll get to that when I'm ready. Right now I'm just talking about the vibe check and the snake. If this is a situation at work where you're trying to see how much you can push the limits, or how far you can go before somebody, how far you can push boundaries before somebody's like, okay, no. Okay. This is not for everybody, but there's somebody here that's trying to see if they can get a supervisor or a manager or somebody to kind of like like how much they can get away with a person by being seductive, or being like, and seductive don't have to be like, you know, you're trying to be sexy, or, you know, show cleavage or some crazy shit like that. But they can easily just be, even men don't, you know, it don't have to be like, oh, let me show you my dick print. Like, no. Like, it's not always like that. But somebody definitely, that's what somebody does here. There's a situation where somebody is trying to get, just trying to see, trying to check the vibe of someone, like their temperature, to see if, like, okay, if I can get away with this, or if I can get away with that at work, whatever the fuck that means, whoever that's for. Anything else? Yeah, Virgo. You could have it in your chart, but you could, then the ghost is here. Yeah, it's definitely a Virgo. Somebody's been doing this like for a while, or they're like doing it piece by piece or inch by inch. Somebody's really trying to like, really trying to do certain things to see what they can do, get away with, all that. Or seeing if now this could just be where somebody wants to see if someone's on the same level as them. Like, are you marriage material, or are you really wanting something serious like me involved? Let's see what's up with this King of Pentacles real quick. Even though that's Taurus, when I get the Knight of Pentacles and the Ghost, which is like Hermit for me, this is a Virgo, and this is you. Just the energy. It doesn't have to be an actual person. Who is this? Queen of Swords. It has a lot to do with hold on. What's the Queen of Swords? Now, if you're this King of Pentacles, either you're the King of Pentacles or the Queen of Swords, but I feel like you're the Queen of Swords because that is your card. Somebody's wondering if you will accept something here. That's what I'm saying. Like, whatever. Three of Pentacles. This is something to do with work for somebody. And then the Emperor. I don't know if this is a boss. I don't know if you're a boss. This is your boss. This is your supervisor. This could be a man, whatever. Or vice versa. It's like somebody's giving someone an opportunity, or somebody's giving someone like something that was been well deserved for a long time. Or somebody's wondering if they was to give someone something that's been well deserved. Will they work with them? Will they work something out, or will they you know, can they collaborate, or will somebody else put in the effort, or are y'all both sharing the same common goal? But I'm not understanding why the snake energy got to be here. Then, if that's the case, damn, why the snake energy got to be here? Because I'm about done with you, Libra. Because somebody is being impatient. Oh, because somebody's lazy. Okay, gotcha. King of Swords. That's interesting. Somebody's all talk. There's no movement. There's absolutely no wands. The only wand that's here is reversed, and that's a page. So somebody is very, this could be a Taurus hell. Somebody's very much so stubborn, which is fine. So maybe you're just trying to, it's not necessarily fine, but you can be trying to figure out, you or somebody else could be trying to figure out if somebody was to give someone something, will the person reciprocate? Because the other person wants to, it's like somebody's testing another person to see how lazy they can be, and how much effort, how, if they can show low effort, and somebody still accept this pinnacle and still work with them. This is different avenues. I don't see any love, but I do see work or money being involved. If this is like, I don't know if this is a new job or what, but I feel like somebody's just lazy, and they're just wondering, well, shit, if I take forever with this, whatever this pinnacle is, to bring to this Queen of Pentacles, I wonder would they work together with me, even though I'm lazy and deceptive. So somebody's trying to use someone's trying to use their seductive skills or whatever the fuck to charm someone into going half in, or putting half in, or putting in effort, just so that they can start slowly disintegrating with their effort because somebody's lazy. Okay, cool. I just don't know how that goes. It's different things. So I feel like somebody's like a ghoster, or they're fucking like, they're unreliable or some shit. That goes back to the shit I was saying earlier, where you gotta, people will definitely test you to see, if I don't show up for them, I don't do this, that, and the third. If they're still there, then that's wifey right there. That's, no, the fuck is not. It goes back to not trusting motherfuckers. Like, I can't even trust you to come help me if my tire's flat, but you want me to marry you? Are you fucking insane? No. I absolutely the fuck not. I'm sorry, but no. Even if this is like a work situation, so you want me to do this and that and the third on your fucking shift, but I can get fired? Are you kidding me? I'm in a high position. That doesn't make any sense. Or anything. It's shit like that I'm getting at, if you catch my drift. So certain things like that. Some people be feeling like, oh yeah, I got it. I got them in the bag. I got it. Like, I can do this and I can do that. And they would never, like, some people don't really express too much about like what it is that they are capable of, or what it is that they know, or they don't, some people don't put on full display like, yeah, I'm smart, yeah, I'm intuitive, I'm this and that, blah, blah, whatever. Some people, and some people feel like, oh shit, they look like they're dumb and they are unaware. and not, consciously aware what the fuck's going on, and they don't know anything about psychological, warfare, or they don't know anything about human behavior or psychology or anything, so I can just do this and that, and they just wouldn't know. Like, motherfuckers be racking up mad karmic debt in situations and be feeling some type of way because you caught on, or you just know shit, and they just be like, well, hold up. It's like, that's something that you got to take care of, though. So even if I'm gone or long gone, not in that type of way like that, but even if I'm long gone and I'm not dealing with you anymore, you still gotta deal with your own. You still gotta deal with your fucking, like, karma, your shit, your different things, or your not different things, but you still gotta deal with that, though. But most people don't, and they go run into some other person, finding some other person, never healed, never dealt with shit, never figured nothing. And they go deal with another person, and that person either gonna meet them on their level, meaning that they didn't deal with anything either. They just ran off from another person and didn't heal, didn't figure things out, didn't do better, be better, whatever the case may be, even for themselves. And the lesson, then the cycle continues, for them. If you learned your lesson, what's going on. You're not, where you stood, where your mentality, how you felt was going, you wasn't trying to snake people and deceive and let me hide this and throw and put and sweep this under the rug so people don't. You don't have anything to worry about. You won't have anything to fucking worry about. There's a lot of people out here that have plenty of things to worry about. I guarantee you. Or whoever this is for, because this can be reversed, where Libra, you could have been doing this shit, and you're one of the people who got shit to worry about for however long to come. I'm just saying. Or you could be on the other side where, you have nothing to worry about because you know what the fuck's going on. You've done the work, etc., etc. Mashed potatoes. So I'm just saying. Is that it? Because we're at like 90 something. This is around the same time that I quit the other one. I stopped the other one. Oh yeah, let's look at this engagement or whatever this is. This diamond ring, and then we're done. And we're going on to Aquarius. You have Libra anywhere in your chart, by the way. So don't, relax. Sit back and relax. Seven of Cups. You got options. Okay. You can go about a situation many different ways, or somebody can. Now, somebody may want to apologize. I just got left on red, but somebody may want to apologize to you, or somebody wants to marry you. The Empress wanted to pop out, or you are married. Whatever the case may be, somebody doesn't know what to do. You don't know what to do, or there's plenty of things that somebody can do. They just don't know what to do. Ace of Cups reverse. It fell on the floor, so I'm not going to take it, but I will say that there is like a coldness here. Somebody's feeling unloved. Somebody's like, where the fuck the love at? You are whomever. What's going on? With a Scorpio or a Cancer. Yeah, somebody misses their best friend, or they're looking for a soulmate, or something about soulmates. Okay. Love. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Heavy on the Cancer. Heavy on the Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, though. Somebody's really trying to figure out. It's sort of about the energy. I don't know if somebody's like feeling inspired to spark something, like the spark something here. What is this? Somebody may want to take somebody out on a date. Queen of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Two different decks. Five of Wands. You could be hot commodity, or somebody else can be. You're single, you work, which that's crazy if that's like a big, deal. I feel like most people should be working, and most people should be, I'm not gonna say single, but they should be if they don't need to be in anything, that, just to be in something. But I feel like that should just be normal. Working and being single if you're not with someone, or you're not playing like feeling, if you know what I mean, or you're not someone's fucking step, you're not a stepmom to a bunch of kids that's not yours or some shit like that. So I feel like any and everybody should be single if they're not with somebody, and they should be working, I would hope. So I don't know why that's so extravagant, or why motherfuckers are jealous because you're single, you got a good life, and you got a good job. Are you fucking kidding me? So people are throwing themselves at a Queen of Cups because some people just want to sleep with you. I mean, that just is what it is. So you already know that, though. So, and you got people who actually want to wife you up and shit, but you're not. I don't know if you're in that market, or this is vice versa. Somebody's not in that market. There's a lot of people here for someone, but this person is not for everyone. So, next question. Um, yeah, the emperor. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You can definitely be looking for or waiting for the one, or vice versa. If you're a man, you are hetero or whatever, you could have found the one, the Queen of Cups, whoever the fuck that is. And you have a lot of passion for this person. Y'all are like friends, the emotions are all over the place about how you feel or whatever the case may be, but the ring is here. And if you're a man, if you're a woman and you're um hetero, or what, I don't know if it's the same thing, whatever, if you're straight, yeah, it seemed like you're the Queen of Cups. That is possibly this Empress energy that some of you guys are gay, so there's that. I'm just going to put that out there because I feel like you're also looking for the real deal. But if you're not gay, even if you aren't, you're just sitting here kind of like working your ass off, or just working, living your life, minding your business, etc., etc. And you have people, numerous of people, who want to exchange cups with you and shit, and they want to uh whew, a lot of water is here. I'm just saying that. I'm gonna leave that alone, because that's something else. But somebody really wants to fight for you, or fight for your attention, or vice versa, or whatever. I don't know what's going on. What's happening for Libra placements? The same shit. Seven of Cups again. And Eight of Pentacles. I feel like y'all just focus on work. I don't know. It seems like it's really nothing going on. You're just kind of like loving on yourself. Creative shit. You got creative things here that you're getting into. Somebody just, I don't know, somebody wants to lock you down, but, or vice versa. Whoever, whatever, whenever. That's here. However, yeah, I'm about to say you're not. That's here. However, you're focused heavily on whatever the Eight of Pentacles is to you. I mean, somebody could be wanting to put the work in, but I don't know. You could be inspiring some people too. What? I don't know, but cool. I'm leaving that alone. Libra. That's it. Bye. I'm about to go ahead and do Aquarius and get the fuck off because I'm tired. My fault, because I keep doing this shit late, or late to me. Reese's Pieces, Pisces. You may just need closure when it comes to a Pisces, because that's here too. Maybe you don't. Maybe you got the closure you needed. You don't need shit. Person. Anyways, I'm going to timestamp it later on. What the fuck is that? Oh. Let's go with Aquarius. Where's my... I'll put my hair up in the back. This shit's annoying. Ah! All right, what's good? You can have Leo in your chart. You be doing for Leo, but self, you, yourself, and you. Because I would say I, but if I was Aquarius, it'd be me, myself, and I. So that's pretty much how you're feeling. Some of you guys are like a grumpy cat right now. So there's hot sex and lust and all kinds of shit going on here. But I don't like it with the fox though. So this is something that you keep it on the hush. This is like a secret, what is that shit called? Or this is something you desire, but you're not telling people though. mm, hopefully you're not getting tangled up into some other shit. Whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Instead of me sitting here doing these. Oh shit, I'm doing it backwards. Actually, you know what? No, I'll stick with this. I'll still stick with this. Let's see what's got. What the fuck did I do? Damn it. I done messed up the cards. Wait, hold on. Maybe not. Did I catch it in time? Because I almost ended up shuffling these shits backwards or right side up and not. All right, here we go. I could be talking to a man, Aquarius. I don't have to be. A male, I should say. I'm gonna get back on my gaming shit soon. I just been, I was on vacation, so. Even on vacation, it was, like, hard to do shit that I wanted to do. All fucking December. Except for when I went up north. I was able to do some gaming. Obviously, you've seen it. But I started playing Resident Evil, the remake, of course. I would do the remaster. I already did the remastered, so I'm not doing that. I'm not touching that. But I did the remake. I started professional on the remake because I said I was going to, and then I deleted it, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should just stick to the shit. And so now I'm doing professional on there whenever I get a chance to continue. And yeah, I'll stick with it. I was fucking up in the beginning though. Give myself something to do. I'm trying to finish things. I used to be like that. I used to finish all games. I can't say finish it entirely like 100%. Not necessarily. Sometimes like for a while, maybe for like a couple of years I was. Like a year and a half I was. And then I stopped. So now I don't really 100% them, but I do want to like at least finish them. Only one that's gonna be kind of hard for me to do is Cuphead, because that shit is something else. You gotta be like really on your shit to do Cuphead, at least for me. All right. So you could be trying to make a decision, but now's the time. Okay. All right. So some of you guys could be dealing with like a lot of stress, or you're trying to reduce stress. Something about letting yourself go. Maybe you've noticed you let yourself go. This could be something where you're about to start doing something about that. Excuse me. Theft, loss, filth, decay, reduction. Okay. Something about teeth too. Some of you guys could be having like issues with your teeth. That's not for everybody. But this could be physical appearance. You or someone could have been like letting themselves go. Or somebody could just be going through like some type of like health scare, health situation. But either way, I feel like this is the perfect time for somebody to take their power back, or it's the perfect time for somebody to make it their goal to better themselves. This is in all aspects. This is what you want to do. Like, because maybe you're looking at yourself in the mirror like, who the fuck is this? Like, I don't even recognize this person. Maybe you've never been this skinny, this big, this whatever. And it could be any reason, but this is the perfect time. Like, you're unstoppable. Uh, you could definitely be looking at the past, present, future type of, shit. When it comes to yourself, you're like, in the past, this, I was looking like this, boom, boom, bam. And then you're like, now I don't know what the fuck's going on, but for your future, you want it to be much better. So you want to look much better than you do now. And that's fine. Male or female, doesn't matter. You could definitely been like, I don't know what the fuck I was doing the past 2 years, 3 years, some of you guys 5 years, a year, 8 years, 9 years, whatever the case may be. Not 8, but it could be 7 years, whatever. You're like, I don't know what the fuck going on, but you could have made you could have started whatever this is, or you could be either starting this in January. So you might have started doing this January 1st, January 2nd, 3rd, 9th, 7th, something like that, or January the 23rd, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 7th, the 17th, the 13th, the 19th, the 9th could be really significant. Or the 5th. So, January 5th. Yeah, so you could have definitely been kicking shit into gear. It's like you're cleaning up the filth. You're cleaning up, especially if you feel like you've been living in filth, or it's just like shit's just filthy around you, whatever. That's something that's contributing to your health possibly as well, or your image or something like that. So, and you got illness here too. So you could have been sick. Some of you guys could have been really tired, stressed out. Something could have been deteriorating. I can't say that shit right. You could have lost certain things. You could also just been, losing yourself, or this could be weight loss, But you could also been dealing with like theft. I don't know if somebody was just stealing like your energy, or stealing your, what is that shit called when people are what is it shit called? It's like I can't think of it. I'm not gonna say energy, but like stealing your, like, yeah, pretty much like energy harvesting. And that shit can make you, it can be anything. Some people feel like kids come first, and da 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 da, whatever, whatever. They do in certain situations, but you come first, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of them. So you gotta make sure you're good. Some people find that to be selfish, all this other shit, blah, blah, blah. Fuck that. Me, I do not. I don't have kids, not having them, but I would never. Like, I gotta make sure I'm good. Like, yeah, that's just, I know if I'm good, then I'm gonna be even better, even a way better parent, way better partner, whatever. But if I'm not good, and I'm putting everything into my kids and everybody else, and I ain't taking care of myself, I'm over here looking raggedy. I can't do that, you know. I mean, I can do that, but I wouldn't do that, because, it's not fair to me. Shit, fuck that. I'm sorry, but you matter too. If you're not here, then what? Then you got kids that don't have a mother or father or whatever, and that's even worse. So it's just like, So, yeah, you could have been worrying about I'm about to say wealth. That could be for some of you guys, or how it, I don't know. Maybe this is something about how other people see you, or something like that, or whatever. But you could have been worried about your health, is what I meant to say. Or you could have been fearing things, Um, you could have been real irritated lately, dealing with anxiety, you might have even been wasteful. You could have even been you can also you could have been also nagging a lot. Like, there's been a lot of nagging going on, maybe for you, whatever. But whatever the case is, I just feel like now is the time. Now is like the perfect time for you to turn all this shit around with this mice. You could have been dealing with mice. Hell. They could have been eating your plants, or eating your veggies, or whatever the fuck, your garden or something. That's not for everyone at all. But you could have actually been dealing with mice. What am I doing? How do you feel about, let me look at this first. How are you feeling about, sometimes I don't like using certain cards, like certain decks, because it just throws off the whole fucking, like everything. It just throws off, like, the whole message, or it just makes everything go left, or not necessarily left. it's too much. They be making, it's just too much that goes on. And I'm like, okay, I'm getting thrown all off. I'm over here now. I'm talking about this, and it's just, I don't want to do that. So I'm not going to use that particular deck. I'm just going to keep this clean. Not only that, I am just tired. So let's see what's going on with the mice. Comfort. Yeah. Okay, so what about clock? How you feel about this? You can do it in increments too. Like, you don't have to be like, you know, everything all at once. So it's like you starting off with one thing. That's what I feel like doing. Like, I love exercising, but I can't stand the gym. Like, I have to be outside doing something where I'm actually going somewhere, like biking, skateboard. I don't give a fuck what it is. As long as I'm not inside. People are so fucking nosy. It's a big ass box right here on this corner. I'm sorry, I know I'm talking about. It's a big ass box right here on this corner wherever I'm at. And it's like a 98-inch box. So somebody apparently got a 98-inch fucking TV, but it's on the corner, I guess, for them to take, or for somebody to, like, you know, trash, I guess. I don't know if they're supposed to do that or not. And I keep getting these fucking people that's driving by extra nosy or walking by this extra fucking nosy. And I can't stand it because it's right where I'm at. I should just move, but it's annoying because it's like, what is, you really think somebody going, well, somebody could, but it's like, what are you looking for? Why are you so fucking nosy? I don't know. It's something about this state. It's like the nosiest motherfuckers ever. I mean, I can get nosy sometimes too, but it's barely. I like to mind my fucking business. And just like, oh, okay, you see something and these motherfuckers gotta slow down and drive by all fucking slow. Like, if it was something you can take, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be right here. They'd probably have it on Facebook Market or some shit. And now there's stuff right here that people can I think it's like, I don't know. I think it's like a dresser. I don't know what that is. Or entertainment setup or system or whatever the shit's called. You know, it's understandable, but it's like fucking going on 12 midnight. Like, go the fuck home. Alright, my bad. Now I'm done venting. What's up with clock? For real, man. I'm not taking this, but I will say, rest. Okay. You know what? I feel like I want to take it. Fuck that. I'm taking it. And confidence is here. Some of you guys may have like dark circles around or under your eyes too. Like, maybe you're not getting the type of rest that you really need, but now's the perfect time to rest. Some of you guys, now's the perfect time to get the fuck up. Maybe you've been doing too much chilling and relaxing and resting and haven't been as active, because we got comfort here. Some of you guys have been in your comfort zone for fucking sure, whatever that means. You might have not. You might have been eating, just overindulging, this, that, and the third. And that could be where this fatigue and this stress, not stress, but this fatigue and this illness and, you know, all this decay and shit is coming from, because you've just been like, you know, I mean, if you are stressed out and going through things, I understand. But some of you, or somebody could be depressed, whatever. And, you know, that's one thing a lot of people do is eat whenever they're stressed out or whatever, you know. I've been there for sure. Sometimes you're not even hungry, you're just eating because it's like there's nothing else that you're filling your day with or whatever. So, or boredom and et cetera, et cetera. So comfort. Some of you guys have gotten a little bit too comfortable being like in this energy, this wasteful, fearful ass, anxiety ridden ass, stressful ass, fatigued ass, illness ass energy. Or whoever, this could be somebody you're around too, where they're just sucking the fucking life out of you as well. So, I don't know. Or something could be sucking the life out of you. Let's go ahead and get down to the bottom of this so we can go, because I'm not about to be here forever. Emperor, 7 of Wands. This could be a man that you're like protecting yourself from. Maybe they don't even have to be in your face to be an energy vampire. I guarantee you. I don't really guarantee you, but I bet, or I'm saying the wrong thing. I know. Let's just say I know. People don't have to be in your face asking you questions every 5 minutes to be an energy vampire. They just got to be attached in some fucking way. You will feel that shit and you will want to go back to bed immediately. Oh, that's not the same car. I'm about to say, they better not spin the block. Spun the block and came back. Because Like, come on now. You really think you about to fit a 98-inch box, TV box in your fucking Toyota Prius? I mean, if you do, then shit, you know, show me how to do that, but I doubt it. So, unless it's broken down, of course, but if something's in it, come on now. What? I didn't even ask, did I? Okay. Some of you guys need to get some, you know, some good old sex for real. Something that's earth shattering, earth shattering, etc., etc. Something where motherfuckers got put work in. Yeah, that would be nice. But for some of you guys, I'm feeling it. But that, you know, that's not for me. To, you know, whatever. High priestess. Oh my goodness. Okay. Damn, Pisces again. The world. Okay. You could be a Pisces, Aquarius, Cuspidor. Sorry, Aquarius, Pisces, Cuspidor, Aquarius, Vedic, Pisces, and Vedic, possibly. All right, let me actually ask, what's going on with this rest with the perfect timing? For some of you guys, this is about a relationship that needs to go away. It needs to end. I already said this shit for Pisces, so you may definitely want to watch Pisces reading. It may have something there for you. I don't know. But yeah, some of you guys is this is like the perfect time to possibly, for something, no, it may not have it for some of you guys, yes, for it to end. For some of you guys, it's more so for shit to change. Like this is the perfect time for shit to change. Now that either means ending something, it could mean that, you know, to release something, or it could just mean that both of you guys need to change something in the situation. Like either something changes or y'all go your separate ways, because yeah, this shit can really be like, because the rest came out reverse, so this shit could have been keeping you up at night. I mean, how that could have been the reason why, with the dark circles and the fucking stress and the fatigue and all this other, and worrying could be something that you really, you know, been dealing with heavily. Yeah, some of you guys are in a commitment, but you're not happy. Somebody isn't. You're actually like depressed or something, or somebody else is depressed, or both. Maybe trying to find the origin of this. Like, where is this fucking coming from? I mean, longevity is here, so maybe you've been with somebody for a long time. Lovers is here, you've been dealing with a Gemini. Scorpio is here with this death. Some of you guys feel stuck, trapped. Like, I don't know why you would feel, unless it's like kids or some shit involved, but some of you guys definitely feel like you're a victim of your whatever the fuck you're not. But you feel powerless. Maybe you feel like there's not, like, maybe you feel like you can't help somebody, or you just feel powerless. Or you just feel restricted, like there's not much I can do in a situation for whatever reason. But y'all go way back, so y'all, I mean, it's way back. But give and receive, that's something that that's an issue, possibly. Maybe it's something that you need that somebody can give to you, or that you can't get from somebody, or vice versa, or both. What's good? Or somebody's being slept on. Or somebody's not opening their eyes to this death energy. Justice, the Fool. Damn, there's a lot of major arcana. This is something serious, because I wouldn't be getting all these major arcanas. I got 4 major arcanas already. And all that's around, and all of it is about somebody feeling restricted, stuck, all this other shit. I don't know if somebody has, like, there's a baby here. That doesn't mean anything. Somebody could definitely be, you could be really, like, got a thirst for, like, adventure. You got a thirst of seeing what else is out there. You could really want to explore. You could really want to maybe even travel. It's like the fool's journey. Some of you guys want to start over, whatever the fuck that means for you personally. Excuse me. You got Justice here too. You could be dealing with a Libra. Who we doing again? Yeah, Aquarius and Libra. I mean, I guess. I just feel like the Aquarius would be like, I just feel like I don't know, maybe it wouldn't be too bad actually. I never heard of Aquarius and a Libra getting together. I don't know why. I have never heard of, like, I haven't actually seen Aquarius and a Libra like getting together, like being a thing. Not saying it's but whatever. Okay, cool. Some of you guys, it's like you want to change up things. Some of you guys just want to be like, you want to be in an era of I don't like not giving a fuck. Not saying that you don't give a fuck any other day, but it's more so of like you really just want things to kind of just not necessarily flow, but you don't want to care anymore about something. Maybe you care too much about something and it's just like you don't want to care so much. Um the balance here really reminds me of the Six of Pentacles I just seen for some odd reason. There's something about you not getting it's something that's not being fulfilled within you in a situation or a relationship or whatever, or vice versa or both. And it's either okay, so either something needs to change or motherfuckers need to like figure out if they need to go ahead and release whatever this is. Because I mean, this is when motherfuckers get tempted to go out and cheat and shit, when really all they got to do is talk to someone, or I don't fucking know. Sometimes it is what it is. It is exactly what it is, meaning, but some of you guys really want to start over for sure. You may feel justified to your feelings of how you feel about this, that, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, you either feel like, okay, either this shit needs to change or we need to let this go, or you need to let this go, or whatever this is. Now, this can also be returning to this mice energy where it's like, you've been too comfortable in something. And it is two mice here. So this could be a situation where you were in a lover, because there's lovers here. Lovers is here, literally. It could have been something where you've been sleepwalking throughout a whole relationship for a while. Maybe not the whole relationship, but for a while of not wanting to see something or knowing that things need to change and just haven't been, just instead of sitting here trying to change it or figure it out or whatever the case may be, is all this victim shit. Like, oh well, no, I don't know. So what are you doing? What's this comfort shit? Somebody's really been comfortable, possibly in a love situation where it's like stressful and it's nothing but filth and decay. And I mean, it could be something where